just gonna go back a little bit. Is this guy, I mean, Fandom Post basically is John De La Rosa's site where he writes all the articles. You can see here is, I mean, down below is the guy that also has a YouTube channel. I can never remember his name, but yeah, he also has a YouTube channel. Him and De La Rosa are pushing literally fake news at times. I mean, not always, but obviously they do want to make a living. So what is the best way to make a living all the time? Well, not be objective and just push fake news. Like, why the heck not? I mean, it's one thing to explicitly say that you're speculating on something and actually present the speculation as a pure fact and something that is happening or is going to happen for sure. That is also how Endymion talks. A lot of the times he has made a few videos about Warhammer in the same manner, applying the same manipulative ways of expressing himself. This is something that the upper echelon probably would not dare say. He wouldn't want to go that far, but I would, because this is exactly what they're doing. So I'm just gonna call it out as it is. Sometimes Endymion does present things in a very manipulative, not truthful manner. It's just disingenuous. De La Rose to me is also disingenuous. All they want to do is just to be these very commercial fake personalities on the internet that pretend that they're fighting for good and for the truth, justice, in the not woke way, but in fact they're just trying to make money on the backs of things that are not even woke. Yeah.
And it turns out he's got a massive thread about how the game is an insult to Christians and gamers. What's more, this entire narrative about the game being woke is propped up and perpetuated by other influencers as well as YouTubers, like this dumbass, who has an entire video about how Warhorse Studios, which was acquired in 2019 by THQ Nordic, which is itself a subsidiary of Embracer Group, was commanded to put the woke agendas in their game. No joke, because a random guy on Twitter posted an extremely obvious and sarcastic troll tweet. Even better, these three, shitsketeers, doubled and tripled down on the idea that Hans, who the character can romance for a skippable cutscene, is 15, because a codex entry says underage in it and gives a historically accurate description of who he was in the real world. Just one issue with that part: the entire game is motion captured by actors who are like 30 plus years old, because the video game adaptation has aged them up deliberately like 15 years. And these characters, Henry as well as Hans, have been sleeping around in bathhouses and romancing love interests since the start of the very first game.